even in their losses in terms of mitigating, well, a lot of Fnatic's teamfighting prowess. So I think G2 is pretty comfortable with what they've got. The question for Vitality is how much early game agency can they get with the draft that they've got. Their early games weren't the most impressive. Was definitely within kill range though. You can see the commitment, but he held on to his Ignite until he was certain of the kill. That Ignite is a very powerful resource in terms of your 1v1. Labrov first on the rotation top. Targamas is actually still hovering around the bot side of the map right now, so Vitality guarantee themselves a numbers advantage and a dive.
Submin has the Crescent Guard, Labrov has the hook, of course. Alfari going in, stun, locked up, first blood already, and they're looking for two as Jankos underneath the tower is locked in place. Labrov flashes for it. Vitality get two.
Beautiful dive, beautiful aggression, juggled, and Labrov was level 5. They could have just straight up dove them 3v2, but because of the experience discrepancy, they weren't able to find the play as Perks and Caps trading in mid.
Kazi running the cleanse as well does mean that he'd be able to get away from either the stun or the charm from that Rakan or the Viego. Labrov looking for mid lane once again, has the Hex Flash. Perks locked up with the Frozen Tomb. It's going to be a 3v2 in just a second. Perks diving back, Cap's still alive. The aftershock keeping him alive right there, but Jankos has no such luxury. Targamas has joined the fray. He's going to have to try and dash across this wall. Depth Charge will chase him. Wind becomes lightning, I think was just a little short. Targamas still with the flash and with the quickness. Shouldn't be at too much peril right now as Flakked looks to join the fray. Perks can dive back forward. Self-made looking for the Q3. One more knock-up and possibly.
All the dad jokes, man. Come on, surely this one would have settled in. As Labrov's now looking top.
Broken Blade has the flash, building up that Mega Knight. Hexagol Ultimatum's going to lock him in place though, and he can't flash out of that. Flashes the hook though, just in time to escape. Kazi and Flakked trading the bottom lane. Moonlight Vigil's going to hit. Infernum, not enough. Flakked pop the heal.
How often do you see a Zeri losing a 1v1? I'm kidding, of course. Here comes the Herald mid for G2. Both supports trying to base. It looks like no, Labrov was basing now, and Targamas is moving towards mid. Numbers advance for G2, who are now sitting at 2 towers.
And this is because Labrov's base was stopped in the bottom lane. He then couldn't get towards this mid lane to stop that Rift Herald coming out. It's just great play by a Rakan player. All Rakan players, so bad. I'll stop it there for the moment. Mid lane tower does go down, as you say. 1,000 gold the lead for Vitality. And it is actually interesting to see the story of this game so far. As Selfmade steps forward here, smart Wind becomes lightning to make sure that they could spot G2 in that bush.
Vitality hold a lot of cards here because Alfari can force this top tier one, and he has TP. Look at that ward on Krugs. That could be a pretty good TP flank if they choose to do so. But for now, he's going to get this top tower. Vitality have mid push as well, so G2, what's your answer? They have to engage, I think.
They go in, Frozen Tomb, Crescent Guard going in, Caps pops the Tomb on himself, Labrov knocked back underneath the tower, Selfmade's going to fall first, but it's 2 for 1 so far, in favour of Vitality. Alfari on the backline, Perks diving away, Alfari underneath the tower will fall as well, Broken Blade trying to do what he can, alongside Jankos, the reset's coming in for Jankos, Kazi dodges away, and gets the kill. It's a triple for Kazi.
It's an all-out bloodbath in the mid lane, and Vitality come out ahead, the carry standing strong. 5 kills over to Vitality.
Building up towards the Bloodthirster, and it allows this extra prong to your spear for Vitality.
Yeah, and I'm not too sure here, Vedius, because when I look at Perks, he always says he goes down the first game. He always loses the first game best of 5. It's his comfort zone. But that's also G2's comfort zone. As Perks.
Yep, Frozen Tomb into the lockup there. And Perks is trying to do that for you, Caedrel.
Well, there it is. He wants to lose the first game. It looks like gets caught out, but now Vitality.
Chases on, Jankos going in, knock up there from Targamas as well, but Labrov can dredge line to the tower. G2 now the aggressors because Alfari's in the side lane without the teleport.
They have a bot wave as well.
Perks off guard, and I will say that was a mistake from Perks. He dived in, went for a bit of a trade, gets ulted, ends up getting collapsed on. The danger of Lissandra when playing the one.
I don't think they were spotted. They spotted one, they saw him go into the bush, but Labrov is met with 3. G2 find another. They now TPing down towards this bottom lane. Broken Blade looks for the chase. As you say, Kazi, no flash, no cleanse. Quickness coming in from Targamas. He gets the charm off during the Moonlight Vigil, locks him against the wall, and there's the shutdown over to G2.
Very, very creative play as well, because they kind of faked that they were all backing, saying, okay, we're giving up bot side unless we hide in this bush, and this can backfire very heavily. If you don't get kills there and you're forced away, your tempo is in the pavement. Vitality would own the map, but G2 fire back. They get this bot tier 2 they were looking for. As Jankos secures the blue.
So a lot of bot side control given over to
top side, if they so choose to do so, or they could try to force Vitality out. Everyone's just reacting to what the other team does right now. Alfari basing with TP ready. Caps might be a bit caught here.
It's a little bit alone. Glacial Path going forward, gets the root ring of Boss. Frozen Tomb will follow up. Perks found out by his former teammate. Caps gets him, and now the Dragon is forfeit for Vitality.
I thought it was Caps who was in trouble. Labrov was right next to him, but it was Perks who ends up falling. Now G2. Vitality want to fight this, it looks like. They're hovering around.
No Frozen Tomb, no quickness. So there are a couple of ultimates down alongside the Heartbreaker for Jankos, but Vitality instead go towards that mid lane wave. Level 15 on Alfari, same on Kazi. That upgraded ultimate not yet available for them. Vitality decide against the fight and instead go for topside vision.
They have a window to take G2's vision here and look for a Nash force. Perks can TP in 15 seconds, so now G2 had full control of bot side, but now Vitality could force G2 to walk into them if they start this up. Perks ready in 10 seconds. Alphari's hovering off to the side in case anyone face checks. They're looking for an engage.
Really good positioning from Alphari. He hasn't been spotted out. They do not know. TP's now coming in from G2. Broken Blade's going to join it. Alphari looking for the flank. Onto Blackhead, you have to feel. Hexagon made him. Onto Blackhead, but the stopwatch will stop time for a second to keep Blackhead alive. 2 fights, 2 fronts. Selfmade locked up on the backline. Perks already killed off Targamas, but Selfmade will fall next. Alphari trying to do what he can with only a third of his HP bar. Vitality dodging in and out of vision, but the dive in from Viego, from Jankos to take 2. Blackhead gets one of them. Alphari now running for the hills, chased away by G2. The glacial path will follow him home, as will Blackhead with a double.
Flackett stands strong as everything is thrown at him to try and shut him down, but a clutch stopwatch stalls enough time for G2 to turn the fight back around in their favor. G2 come out on top, G2 will secure the Baron, and G2 is looking to secure game 1 in this series.
That was literally every single thing Vitality had for a resource thrown at G2. Win the fight and get an objective. We saw that with Vitality initially with their first ace in mid, getting a mid tower, and now G2 straight into the Baron. Sieging on this top tower. 4,500 gold, we will see if they can push into the inhibitors.
They will take the first tower in this top lane. Broken Blade looking for Selfmade once again. Flash up towards the top side. Perks locked up with the Frozen Tomb. Selfmade dives in as well, but a stopwatch. It's the only gold you'll see this game, I'm sure. G2 will lock him out. Selfmade falls. Baron still remains. Caps has TP.
Yeah.
And you have to feel this is at least the push for the inhibitor.
The towers are falling, the base is crumbling. G2 just short of or just above 30 minutes rather, are looking to secure themselves game 1 in this series.
Oh, they're gonna go for it. Caps stopwatches. The Aphelios Q with green gun doesn't have ult. The wave's very small. Second, another one coming in. 25 seconds to work with.
Cannon minion on its way. Sentry will stop it for the moment as Broken Blade now pushes in, has that Megnar, has the flash, and will use both as he looks up to Kazi. Labrov immediately locked out by Caps. Alphari on the fountain, pulled back by Jankos, who heartbreaks his way back to safety. The Nexus towers will be raised to the ground as G2 take game 1 over Vitality.
G2 strike first blood in this series, which I think is going to be a long one, but this is the first time we see G2's answer to LeBlanc just be very, very strong. You can see it in those fights. The second LeBlanc jumps forwards, instantly ultimated by Lissandra and falls. They had confidence against Fnatic with it. They unfortunately lost, but this time around it seemed to work out.
Yeah, G2's mid-gauge.
And you have a Aphelios Zillion to kite back if you want to. G2, really powerful side lanes as well. Rakan does bring up your team fight a bit with Jinx, but of course, with Jackson Silas, they can play sides as well. So both these comps kind of evenly matched. I would slightly favor Vitality though, but the problem is, I would say,
please.
So, I have a really cool thing.
But it's a Jankos thing, man.
Yeah, okay.
Woohoo!
that's it.
That's a
Woohoo!
So he got his 1,500th kill as they were fountain diving at the end of the last game.
I thought he ended on 5.
No, he ended on 6.
Reem solo queue. That's how he plays solo queue. He's like, yeah, I'm 1 hit from death, but I'll be fine. I will say the difference between solo queue and competitive is he has a team that's very quick to collapse. Speaking of, Alphari could get collapsed on right now.
Should be able to jump away from this one. Broken Blade's still chasing him down. Oh!
Solo kill in the top lane by Broken Blade in the
Yeah. Okay, I will now speak, and then Mark, you can follow. Vitality are committing to the top dive
There's
right
a fight
now.
happening, Vedius. It's my turn to speak. Alphari here, tanking the tower, a couple of shots. Counter strike, flashed away by Labrov. Broken Blade still being chased here. Grandmaster's Might was used. Targamas coming in as well. Alphari knocked up, used the Hexagon made him to dodge it himself.
Oh, Caps is coming, so is Jankos.
Dive, as you say, Caps on the way. Can't see away the Hecarim ultimate quite yet as Alphari's chased Targamas with the Ignite ticking away. Jankos will take that one. Caps still on the chase here, looking for Labrov under the tower, but can't quite get close enough to put that final bit of damage down.
A full level from 6, but once he gets that level up, can play even more aggressive. But like I said, Vedius, lanes feel pretty stable other than top for now.
And that top lane matchup is one we've
comes
been looking at
Jankos
a
once
lot.
again.
Yeah. Jankos knows where his bread is buttered here as the counter-strike comes in. Alphari will get stunned up, will get locked up, and Broken Blade is on the board once again.
See, the problem for Alphari is if he uses his E at the wrong time, he's just going to get interrupted anyway. So he has to try and tank the initial damage and then save his E for afterwards. But you can see the burst is too much. He dies again.
Oh, Caps going in. He's charmed. Selfmade on the chase. Spirit Rush stolen away, but Selfmade still has the Onslaught of Shadows, but not the mana to cast it. Instead, he will bring round the side. 2v2 in the bottom lane as as Caedrel takes the kill.
So it looked disastrous in the top side for Vitality. Alphari now 0-3-0. G2 targeting him after that solo kill, but bot is winning. Mid is now in a great state for Vitality as well. So this early game evened up. Broken Blade looking for self-made.
Self-made's not enough mana to cast his ultimate here. Not enough mana to get away!
Another solo kill for Broken Blade. A full tower for Broken Blade. Jankos is looking for perks. Super Mega Death Rocket. Flying towards the base again.
Just
he blocked it. They have a numbers advantage mid with Alphari giving up waves to make sure they can 5v4. And 2, make sure that Jax isn't so far ahead that he can end the game on side lane.
Caedrel forces forward. Flash in by Jankos. Counter flash by Caedrel. There's the cleanse. The chase is still on. The storm is brought down onto Caedrel's head as Flacket takes the kill.
Well, Jankos giving a new definition to what a bear hug looks like. That was all
it's the rune bears in Elden Ring.
Oh, hang on, Caps.
Caps is playing with no fear in this mid matchup. Every single time the camera pans there, he's dashing off the perks with the Frost misses.
Looks for the kill, can't quite get the damage of the chrono shift in time. Caps steals away an ultimate, but doesn't even have the time to cast it.
Maybe Caps playing a little bit over-aggressive in this mid matchup. That's what must become craps to become claps.
Exactly. It's a process, you know?
It's just reminiscent to the first time he played against Perks as well. I remember your call, Vedi. Caps just solo killed Perks under the tower. He was always playing on the edge. Perhaps he's going to be able to do it here again as the fight erupts in the bottom lane. Quickness coming out from Targus. And he is done for as Selfmade secures that kill.
So Vitality capitalized.
This Jax is always going to be an issue that Vitality need to find an answer for.
For anyone at home wondering what on earth does he mean by the thonk as the charm lands into the Everfrost, into Labrov with a follow-up stun, into Caps being locked up here. Targmas looking for the chase in as well. Perks locked up, able to Spirit Rush away. Caps still surviving on 100 HP, but it's not enough to escape from Perks, who picks up his first kill of the game. Broken Blade looking for a bit of thonking in the bottom lane as Caedrel forces away. The flash in power, counter-strike. Your sentries can do nothing against the Broken Blade.
Oh, it must be so frustrating to play against the Jax.
Look at this. G2 stacking up towards the top side of the map, immediately going to drop this Herald down, secure themselves another tower, funnel all this additional gold into into 2 carries of G2. And look, Broken Blade going to catch mids. G2's lane assignments. They're playing across 2 lanes right now. The cross map is going to happen from Perks, but they're going to keep pushing this in.
Yeah, they can go for more here. Broken Blade has TP himself. Targetmass is backtracking there. Alphari.
The chase is on. Alphari rooted with the Everfrost. He gets the shield, but the Hextech ultimatum underneath the tower as the TP comes in from G2. The chrono shift on Alphari will keep him alive for the moment as the Rift Herald will get another charge, and G2 will back away without taking the inhibitor.
Oh, but I think the tower is what they wanted.
About 300 HP.
And in situations like this, that is great for Vitality, where they're not investing a lot, but they're actually slowing G2 down a lot as another fight is kicking off.
I mean, Broken Blade's in the middle of 4 members of Vitality here, and I'm pretty sure he wants that fight. Counter-strike with the stuns of Mega Death Rocket coming in as well. TP now by Alphari. They look to try and turn this one around. Broken Blade low. Doesn't have a flash. Doesn't have anywhere to go. Leap strikes away. But the Hexagon made a wall up into place and that's shut down. 2 quick kills over to Vitality. You said it, Vedi. It was perfect for them, but Caps is trying to turn it back around for G2. Blackhead with the quick, with the speed up. Looking for the damage here onto Perks. Caps cashing forward and will give the kill over to Blackhead.
Oh, it looks really bad for G2. As soon as Alphari landed, the ultimate was so clean to land onto Broken Blade afterwards. How do they respond?
Pressure is on for Vitality, and G2 are doing a great job of just keeping that pressure up. Baron now, 5k HP.
Darkness for Vitality, they don't know yet. They put the control ward in. Self-made no ultimate to get in here. The quickness coming out from Targamas, looking for the backline. Caps in there already, but he's already shut down. 1-for-1 traded. Labrov has gone down as well. Targamas getting chased by Alphari. Does he dive in? Yes, he does. But he's met by Broken Blade, and the thonk continues. The stopwatch will keep Alphari alive, but now Jankos gets away. The base TP possibly, but Broken Blade. Caps still 25 seconds away. You don't really want a TP for this, but you still have the option if you're G2.
Yeah, Flack is level 13. It feels like for now, G2, if you want to put your eyes on a carry, it's Flacket. He's the one who has to outplay these team fights, keep them alive, get the resets, and start to move forwards.
Put your eyes on Broken Blade as well, because he might be caught out here by Alphari. Counter-strike used. Hexagon made him use to dodge it. On towards the backline goes Selfmade, on sort of shadows. Blackhead now isolated from the rest of the team as Caps tries to jump in. Yakos going in there as well, and Selfmade is down. Yakos almost falls as well, and he will to the final shuriken. Kazi now builds up the hula hoop of death, but can't find its mark. Counter-strike stopping those auto attacks, and now Kazi can gale force forward. Shuriken's falling off once again and regained by Caps. Kazi flashes, looks for Blackhead, can't quite get the damage. The sentries go down. The long-range shot only onto Broken Blade, and Caps is able to escape. Alphari spared up, looking for the hookshot wall dive. Caps now falls. Where is Broken Blade going to find an entry back into this fight? He's channeling that recall. He can TP back in.
Looks like both these teams just hesitant to fight. It felt like Alphari had to use his ult to disengage, and then Selfmade had to use his ult to peel as well. Caps died with the Zillion ult up. Broken Blade TPing back in. The charm does miss. 3 versus 3 for now. 3 versus 4, sorry. Alphari starting up the dragon. No smite on Vitality.
Jankos and Selfmade both just respawned, making their way towards the dragon.
Looking for the damage. Alfari still has that GA. Remember, target miss is popped. Shut down by Kazi. Now Broken Blade on the retreat. Instead dives back in. But he hasn't got a GA of his own. Can he survive through the onslaught of Vitality? Kazi, Gravitum, Severum, not the best guns for this situation. He would have wanted the white guns, and now Kazi, that gun management will not pay off for him right now. Broken Blade gets in, gets down Lebrov. Selfmade tries to join the fight. Perks does the same, but they just can't get in there. And Kazi will be shut down by Broken Blade. G2 kept the fight going, and in the end, they win it out.
Yeah, it was a moment of hope for Vitality with the numbers advantage, but like you said, in comes Jankos, in comes Caps. They're able to win out. It was the new rookies kind of G2 and Flacken and Targamas standing tall next to Broken Blade.
The fact that both junglers died is what made that dragon fight so awkward. No smite was available, but Alfari, he doesn't have anything to overcommit. The ultimate is back up. Perks has the ulti as well. They're going to try and provide interference.
Charm from Perks onto Caps, Everfrost used as well, but Vitality cannot answer as G2 will take the Baron. Cloud sold theirs as well, a 5,000 gold lead.
For so long that there's no mana bars left on Vitality.
And because of that, G2 get the Cloud Soul, they get the Baron. They have a 5,000 gold lead, and they're looking towards the Nexus here. Everfrost into Charm. Double bomb as well on Broken Blade. Moonlight Vigil coming out, but he's going to pop the stopwatch. Vitality continuing to hold this one back onto the shadows. Where's the chase? Where's the follow-up from the rest of Vitality? Broken Blade locked up. Targamas gets onto the back line with the quickness. Alfari looking for the flank, but Kazi's already down. Broken Blade has a chrono shift, and underneath the tower, he will be brought back. 2 quick kills over to G2 as they look for more underneath the Nexus towers. Maybe a little bit deep from them, but the inhibitor, their next focus.
Back-to-back games, it's G2 coming out on top in the team fight, but it's Broken Blade that is leading the way for G2. They're looking to go 2-0 up in this best of 5.
Perks has always said his comfort zone is 1 and 2. At the moment, he can't even get that single win. Stormbringer used. Jankos underneath the towers as the domination happens for Blackhead. Jankos takes out Selfmade. Perks forced back to the fountain, and all he can do is stand and watch as his base is destroyed, and he goes 0-2 down against G2.
Woo, match point now for G2, and this was a game where Caps really couldn't find his way into fights. The ultimate taking was the most important thing, and that's what he's trying to do in these fights, but he was very behind. This was a G2 without Caps almost in these fights, and they were still coming out on top. Felt like Broken Blade was like the shield, and Flacken was...
You just have so many options and answers for what Vitality have drafted. A lot of responsibility is going to fall on Selfmade to try and get these lanes ahead so that they can actually have presence and impact on a side.
And on Alfari. I think if Alfari's going to show up in any game, it has to be Vedius. Lebrov's pretty happy on the Renata. I think that's what they resorted to, Vedius, just going comfort in game 3 when you're kind of against match point, elimination match.
Broken Blade dashing forward here, Vanguard's Edge coming out as well. Alfari with the knockback. Selfmade slowed up by that Vanguard's Edge, but the chase is on, and Broken Blade, can you dash around the minions well enough to escape? Selfmade tries to do it, flash, double dash. Broken Blade dashing back in, he's looking at Jankos, flawless duet, gets the stun onto one, but the Stormbringer comes out, Broken Blade still surviving. In the end, Selfmade will bring down his Maw and take the kill. Jankos has the Heartbreaker underneath this tower.
And Vitality are able to respond to the early aggression from Broken Blade. A lot of responsibility fell on Selfmade's shoulders, but have a look at this.
Targamas not in a good position here, rooted up, pulled back, and that's the kill. Kazi takes it. 2 quick ones for Vitality, looking for 3 as Jankos is stunned up. Selfmade takes another, and Blackhead had to burn the cleanse to escape in the bottom lane.
Hello, Vitality! The beast is awoken. Bot lane is in such a fantastic...
4K is the goal lead. Hextech gates have emerged on the rift, and they are looking for Broken Blades.
Has the flash, no tower to defend him, dodges away, flawless duet, gets 1 stun, Perks chases in, Vanguard's Edge used as well, Perks dives onto the back line, execution, a 2v3 so far, Everfrost's gonna get the root, Caps trying to turn this one around, Jankos there as well, but they just can't find the damage, and 1 kill goes over to Perks and Selfmade.
I just love some cleaner cards. Lebrov and Vitality definitely waking up in this game. In game 1, they had a gold lead, but it was only about 1k, 2k. This time round, they find themselves with 3 towers. 5k is the gold lead. Alfari, though, could be in danger.
Caught out, there's the charm as well, the stun follow-up, and Jankos will take the first kill of the game for G2. It's meager, but it's something.
And this was something that we did see from Vitality. They had the gold lead in game 1. Then a few mistakes happened, and G2, I think they demonstrated in this series that their mid game is very good.
Blackhead so much damage. Blackhead has to pop the Gale Force to get away, but Selfmade chases him. Cleanse flash. My Blackhead to escape. Selfmade now caught. Not in the easiest of situations. Tower falls in the bottom lane. Jankos may be caught out as Kazi looks for the mid lane tower. Jankos caught by Lebrov, trying to turn it around, but Alfari's here as well. The handshake brings him back, and Alfari over the wall. The hostile takeover. Heartbreaker, not enough. Lebrov secures the kill.
Well punished there by Labrov, and he just rotates down. Jankos was covering for Caps as they pushed around that tower and secured the siege. He was not expecting Labrov to be there with Alfari committing to the play as well. But now Selfmade starting this off alone. The collapse comes in from Broken Blade.
Target was like, hey, have a taste
Wait,
of this.
hang on a minute.
Selfmade trying to turn it around. Brings down the lightning TP immediately. Selfmade trying to get the damage down, but Broken Blade might be able to kill him before he can pop it. The stopwatch comes out. Kazi and Perks now here alongside Alfari to turn it around. Selfmade gets the healing, and they'll take the Rift Herald to boot.
Yeah, killing a Rift Herald. 2 TPs invested and the heal from Kazi.
Play for in the time being. They do see Caps slightly overextended in the mid lane. There goes Selfmade.
Everfrost with the slow Perks.
Oh, the Hex Gate!
The Hex Gate with a long range flank. Spectral Maw gets
They
the stun.
don't know,
Charm
they don't
follows
know.
up. Caps locked in place. Kazi there with the Moonlight Vigil as well. Caps it's pops the stopwatch just in time. Selfmade does the same with his own Zonyas. Jankos
Caps
with
is
a
out.
stopwatch of his own. Caps gets out, but Jankos does not. A kill over to Vitality.
We'll see if they go towards the Baron. Jungler is dead. Selfmade can heal up with his W, of course. We'll see if they want to force it. They used a lot there. Perks, I think he has the ultimate still up, so that helps. Renata ult as well.
And mechanically, Caps played that about as well as he could. He does get away with his life, but with no smite available on G2, this is likely a free Baron. Looks like Flacket, though. He's going to try and contest. Caps is on his way back. Aurelia has the TP.
9,000, 8,000 HP on the Baron. TP in from Broken Blade towards the top side. Perks looking for Targamas. Exhaust goes down. Targamas flashes away, but the chase is on. Perks with a perfect execution over the wall will get one. Labrov chases the handshake, pulls Broken Blade back. Alfari looking for the shock blast. Perks coming in from the side as well, will blast cone towards Broken Blade, who has no tower and no teammates to defend him. Vanguard's edge, well, you're the edge of the spear, but the rest of the spear lies in pieces behind you. Broken Blade down, G2 down, and they're looking for something in mid.
They got a mid tier 1, objective bounty again. They're going to force a mid tier 2, so G2 turning like a losing play on the Baron force into a 5v4 from then onwards. Vitality now coming back out on the map. They're forcing the Baron. G2 forced to respond. Broken Blade coming out of base. Caps has TP. I think he's finishing off blue buff. Yes, he is basing. See if he has time to do it.
Perks has been at the forefront of everything Vitality this game, and he looked for a flank position into the Twilight Shroud. The Flame Chomper's going down. Heal escapes. Still has the flash. Still has the ult. Target responds to Wild. Goes to himself. Jankos looking for it. Jankos gets it! Jankos gets the Baron and keeps G2's hopes of winning this game alive.
They kind of flush G2 out of their own jungle.
Perks has the TP. He's catching that top lane wave. We'll see. Caps stepping forward. The block flashes away. Kazi going in as well. Caps almost burst. Vanguard coming out. Selfmade's in the right position at the right time to find Caps. Oh! The face plant flash from Caps may spell the demise of G2, at least in this game. Selfmade on the chase. G2 on the retreat.
Oh, the game is blown wide open there. Caps thought he found a window, but it's Vitality who strike back. Perks is hunting down G2.
Selfmade still chasing in, Jankos with the stun. Selfmade still has the Stormbringer. Jankos half-bakers away, but Perks will chase him down. Resurrection with the GA. Perks in the backline. Hostile takeover only goes over 2. And now the chase is on. Get excited, G2. Get excited, Blackhead, because Vitality, they delved too greedily. They delved too deep. And because of that, they were slapped down.
Perks was hunting them down, but it's the Predator that becomes the prey. G2 strike back again. Dragon just spawned now, and it's only Kazi and Labrov alive. They're going to have to give this up. More time for G2.
The Baron is up in 10 seconds, and Selfmade will be dead for its resurrection, whereas Jankos will be alive. Vitality have made another massive...
Sees them, Shirelli has popped, and now Caps can just Spirit Rush away. He knows Kazi and Labrov are here. Baron started by G2. After keeping the game so close to the majority of it, after being 10 kills to 1 down now, a Baron steal into another possible Baron straight afterwards will be enough for G2 to once again garner a lead as Labrov is caught out, pops the stopwatch. Kazi on the wrong side of the rift, and here be demons. Kazi chased out, Jankos trying to look for the damage, but Kazi is chasing Targamas and Jankos away from the fight. Perks has joined it. Alfari, Kazi and Selfmade here to try and back up their teammates. Targamas will be sacrificed, but the rest of G2 will escape to fight another day.
Wow. So crucial. So crucial.
And moment by moment, second by second, the chance of redemption for Perks perhaps slipping out of his grasp. He finds Jankos. Selfmade able to back away. Alfari coming down towards this bottom side as well. The charm just wide, but Labrov is deleted. Perks in the Twilight Shroud could do nothing to help his support. G2 now 5 players strong, pushing down the bottom lane.
No flash available on Labrov means that there's
So that can happen. The shock blast can land. Alfari can see his target. Targamas is forced to base. Maybe he has to stay here if Vitality are rushing up and just play very, very far back and look for ults, but he is going to do so. He has no wards either, so what pinks do they have in inventory? They have no vision whatsoever. G2 can't put any wards down. Can they get in?
They got the blue trinket in. They have an idea that it started.
Looking for it. He saw them once. Hostile takeover wide. Jankos looking for it, but can't get in time. Heartbreaker a little bit too late. And Vitality able to get the Baron.
He didn't have vision. I think
where he is now. Shuriken down. Vision for Vitality. G2 will be stepping into darkness here. They do not know that Selfmade's there. Control ward now going down as the Dragon is started up. They're going to start it on it. Jankos looking for the steal. Caps! No! Fucking way does Caps steal that from over the wall. He gets the Hextech Soul for G2. And once again, it's a steal from a G2 member that keeps them alive.
The Vitality was looking for. They're now going to siege onto this bot inhibitor. There's a wave stacked in top. Perkz is pressuring in mid. Engage from Selfmade.
Selfmade looking for the stun. Kazi's going to be able to take this inhibitor down. Flakked getting excited now as he comes back out of the base. Broken Blade's looking for this, but he can't find it. Perkz continues to play in that mid lane, to be a nuisance, to be a bother as Caps looks for the Everfrost, lands it. The Redemption coming out. Perkz dodges to the side. Stopwatch from Caps. Perkz flashes away and survives. Flakked though on the chase. Looking for the Hextech slow. Perfect execution will get Perkz to safety.
Looks like
they push out the mid lane wave. Answered now by Vitality. G2 make a beeline for the Baron. The charm lands on the Selfmade. Good stopwatch. Stormbringer available and flash as well for him. He'll use the Stormbringer to escape.
Look at Perkz
pushing in the mid lane. There's 2 inhibitors available to him. No minion waves there though, so the Nexus towers will still stand as a stronghold for G2. But now Perkz is not with the team, and because of that, G2 pounce! G2 see Perkz alone, and they leave him alone as he watches his team die in the mid lane.
Massive play once again from G2, and what a phenomenal charm from Caps, landing it onto Kazi, the biggest damage dealer, and now the hunt is on.
One man standing all on his lonesome in the topside jungle. Perkz falls. G2 find the kills, they find the Baron. They do still have 2 broken inhibitors and a minute on the Elder Soul, but this game has swung, and G2 are unrelenting. Broken Blade, no TP, remember on him. There's only 4 members of Vitality here to defend. First Nexus tower the target. Flakked gets away with the Mikhails, and Selfmade is just deleted. G2 pushing in the base. Kazi flashes in, but immediately is met by the stun. Renata can't bail you out of this 3-0 sun, as Kazi will fall. The redemption, there's none of it for Vitality. There's none of it for Perkz. There's no hope for Kazi to defend his title as G2 keep them locked in the fountain. The minions will do the work for them. G2 dread it, run from it, but once again they reign supreme. They will destroy Vitality and meet up with Misfits on Sunday.
Perkz alive to see his kingdom fall, and G2 come back from the jaws of defeat, so far behind. Mental fortitude, mid-game macro, they had it all to find their way back into it.
There's still a long road to go for G2, but you can see so much of the hard work paying off for them. The investment in rookies, you heard it from Carlos, they went for a different direction. It wasn't about getting the biggest brands in the game. It wasn't about getting the well-known talent. It was about investing in the new players. And then, of course, it is still their core. It is Jankos and Caps in this game who end up coming up clutch with the rest of them following right behind and doing what they need to do to get the win.
But I will say this wasn't a series about Caps. Jankos had a magnificent steal, but it wasn't really a series about Jankos. This was a series